Have you ever noticed that when you're in a relationship and you get into a fight, oftentimes what you're fighting about is not really the topic of the fight, but it's something deeper. There's a deeper issue going on. And today I want to share with you 3 hidden reasons that your spouse or partner or loved one is picking a fight with you and what you can do to actually resolve it much faster. Check it out. Number 1 is you're about to increase your intimacy. You see, we all have a thermostat for the amount of connection and intimacy we're normally experience. And if you exceed that thermostatic setting, then the subconscious mind kicks in and can create a fight or cause you to be irritated or try to create disconnect so that you don't exceed your normal thermostatic setting for intimacy and connection. Let me give you an example. Early in my marriage, every Friday night, my wife and I would go on a date night. And every Friday night before our date, we would get irritated with one another. Sometimes it would just be a small irritation. Sometimes it would be a big old fight that we would have before we go on a date night. And I was talking to my mentor about this and I said, why do we have these Friday night fights? My wife and I get into Friday night fights. Matt versus Irene, Friday night fight. And he goes, because you're about to experience an increase in intimacy on your date night. You've been going through your week at one level and you're about to have a major jump in intimacy and connection on this date night. And so what would not bother me on Wednesday, for example, her makeup bag would be on the kitchen counter and doesn't bother me on Wednesday, doesn't bother me on Thursday, all week doesn't bother me, but Friday night would come along and all of a sudden the makeup bag doesn't go on the kitchen counter, it goes up in the bathroom. Put your makeup bag in the bathroom. I get all irritated about it and she would get defensive and we get in a fight. And I realized that, oh my gosh, it's only on Friday nights. It is because we are gonna have an increase in our intimacy. And when you can begin to anticipate these patterns, I'm gonna give you 2 more. When you can anticipate these patterns, then you can actually circumvent the fight because you realize we're not fighting about this. We're fighting because the subconscious mind has a fear of increasing the intimacy. You can let the issue go and you can actually have a great Friday night date night instead of a Friday night fight. The second pattern is when you're about to experience separation. And anytime there's separation, right, for somebody that you love, you don't want to separate. And so there's some pain involved with that separation. So what happens is your subconscious mind will create a fight to help minimize the pain of the separation because it's much easier to separate with someone that you're angry with than it is with someone that you are totally in love with and connected and bonded to, right? So I'll give you a quick example. A client of mine recently shared a story where her mom came to visit. They had a great connection, a great visit. She was there an entire week, had a wonderful trip, actually a much better trip than she was even anticipating because her mom and her had had bumps in the road along the way. And this trip was wonderful. And on the airport, when she was taking her mom to the airport and they were gonna leave, she was asking her mom for some help with some of the luggage and her mom explodes on her. Her mom gets triggered and creates this fight in the middle of the airport. And my client was like, I don't even know where that came from. It just felt like it came out of the blue. And I explained to her this principle and she goes, oh my gosh, that's it. We had such a great trip. We were feeling so connected and bonding and now we're about to leave. It was a very sad moment. So my mom creates this fight as a way to ease the pain of the separation. And the third pattern that you may notice in a relationship is when one person is craving attention from the other person. This often happens after you've been separate for a while. Maybe one of you has been on a work trip or one of you has been working on a project that's taken you working late nights and devoting a lot of time to work and being out of the house. And then you come back and your partner all of a sudden starts pointing out all the things. They aren't grateful that you're home. What they're doing is they're pointing out all the reasons, all the things that you screwed up on. Hey, your job was to take out the trash. You didn't take out the trash. Hey, your job was to pick this thing up. You totally forgot. Hey, they start pointing out all the ways in which you haven't been showing up in the relationship. And you're getting defensive because you're like, well, I've been working and I've been working on these other things. Is this the first thing you're gonna say to me? Is all the things I haven't been doing right? And really what's going on is the partner that's complaining, oftentimes it's not even about the thing they're complaining about. What they're asking for is attention. And they don't know how to ask for attention in a healthy way. So what they do is they try to create a fight to get your attention on them. Because here's an interesting note about the subconscious mind. Subconscious mind doesn't register the difference between positive and negative attention. All it does is register the volume of attention. So if one partner can create a fight that creates loud volume of attention back at each other, then the subconscious mind feels important. The subconscious mind feels, this is attention, even if it's any form of attention is better than no attention at all. So the third pattern is where one partner feels neglected, they feel starved, or they're craving attention. They don't know quite how to ask for it in a healthy way. So what they do is they create a fight to get your attention on them. Here's the value of knowing whether you're about to increase your intimacy, whether you're about to have separation, or whether one partner wants attention. Knowing this, you can ask yourself, in a moment when you're having a disagreement, or a moment when you're feeling irritated yourself, or in a moment when you're fighting with your partner, you can ask yourself, is this really about the issue, or is there something deeper going on? And when you can recognize a deeper pattern, then what you can do is actually get to the heart of the matter, and you can lean into the intimacy, or you can actually create a stronger connection, or you can pour healthy attention on your partner, and it dissolves the issue at hand and helps you connect in a much deeper way. So I hope this serves you. If you've ever noticed one of these three, I'd love to hear from you. Post your comments in the comment section below. And know this, we are dedicated in this channel to increasing love in the world one heart at a time. If that matters to you, click subscribe so that way you are to get the first videos that come out each and every week. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you soon.